What's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video, another quick take. I got my guy, Adrian. What up, man?
Yo, what's good, bro? I'm glad to be back. What's going on?
Sir. So, we've got a very unfortunate situation that I wanted to come on here and talk about. So, we've got an article courtesy of entertainmentweekly.com which says Keke Palmer accuses ex Darius Jackson of domestic violence and files for a restraining order. The article goes on to say that Keke Palmer has been granted a temporary restraining order against her ex-partner Darius Jackson after she accused him of physical and emotional abuse. According to court documents reviewed by People, the 30-year-old Nope star filed a request Thursday asking for a restraining order against Jackson and sole custody of the pair's 8-month son, Leotis. A Los Angeles County judge granted the restraining order on Friday, and according to People, the order states that Jackson must stay at least 100 yards away from Palmer and their son. In Palmer's initial filing, she alleges multiple incidents of physical and emotional abuse, attaching screenshots of apparent home security footage. Palmer writes that the most recent incident happened Sunday, and she alleges that Jackson trespassed into my home without my knowledge or consent, threatened me, then physically attacked me, lunging for my neck, striking me, throwing me over the couch, and stealing my phone when I told him I was going to call the police. The filing describes many instances of physical violence, including striking and grabbing her around the neck. Descriptions of Darius destroying her personal property, including diaries and prescription eyeglasses, throwing her belongings into the street, throwing her car keys to prevent her from driving away, hitting her
Damn.
in front of their son, spewing profanities about her to their son, threatening to kill himself with a gun if she left him, harassment, and other forms of physical and emotional abuse. And I also just wanted to just include something that she said about him, which she said that she also accuses Jackson of gaslighting and love bombing her, making her feel like she was the most important woman in the world, only to pivot and punish her for a perceived insult. If we were at a party or event and I spoke with one person too long or looked at someone a certain way, quote unquote, he would storm off in a rage, telling me I was a slut and a whore, accused me of cheating on him and that I did not love him. The filing continues. Darius had a way of gaslighting me to make me feel like I was doing something wrong, even though I wasn't. And then it says after Palmer filed for the restraining order on Thursday, Jackson posted a photo on social media of himself with son Leotis, saying, "I love you, son. See you soon." Now, before I talk about what his brother and Keke Palmer's mother said, I want to get your thoughts on this, bro, because I know a few months ago we talked about the whole thing with her and Usher and the whole
Yeah.
debacle as far as those two are concerned, and I know that the consensus between me and you was the fact that if you're gonna be with Keke Palmer, then you got to accept that there are certain things about her personality that you might not agree with, and if you find yourself not, you know, 100% lined up with her, then you might as well just not be with her to begin with. So I want to get your thoughts on this, bro.
Yeah, just on what you just said, bro, right there. Like not just Kiki, but any girl out there. If you see that you're suppressing yourself, suppressing what you desire in a woman to be with the girl that you're currently with because you're not secure with yourself as a man, you got to find help or something. Like it's simple. You set boundaries. You know what you want. You know what you don't want. And if said person doesn't, fit those that criteria for you, you bounce. It's as simple as that. And then when you force yourself in these scenarios, like I said, you suppress areas of yourself and you become a lesser version of yourself. Hence him over here overreacting to this, grabbing her up over that and stuff like that. It's crazy, bro. And personally, I've been seeing a lot of what's going on out there, like in the world with like just couples and stuff like that. Seeing all these failed relationships, dudes wilding out. playing victim when in all reality they're the ones at fault. Yo, a lot of dudes out there really do not know how to treat women. Like it's crazy, bro. But
Mhm.
overall, man, I just like I said, if you know that you're dealing with somebody who does not fit your mold, does not meet your expectations, you have to just call it quits.
Mhm.
Homie probably felt like, you know, I probably can't pull, a girl like this again. She wants to leave me. Nah, fuck that. And it started wilding out. But yo, like
Right.
crazy, man.
Right.
How you feel
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah. To be honest with you, man, I'm not that surprised. I'm not that surprised. I feel like when you're in a space where you're not comfortable with your girl just going out and having a good time and shit like that, and you have a kid, then shit like this is just like a fucking byproduct of all of that fucking insecurity that you got. So it
Yeah.
really doesn't surprise me at all that a nigga like him is gonna resort to putting hands on her. And what I mean by that is that's like the next step. So let's say if you're in a relationship with a girl who, is out and about, she loves to go to parties, she likes to dress up, kind of show off her body a little bit, but you just decide to be with her anyway. So if words can't get her in line with how you think she should be behaving, then the next step is, all right, let me try to put hands on her to try to get her to be what I want her to be versus just letting her fucking live her life and just letting her be somebody else's problem if that's what you think that she is. You see what I'm saying? There's
Yeah.
absolutely nothing about this dude that I respect, honestly, from start to fucking
Not
finish.
at all.
You know what I'm saying?
Zero.
And I think it's unfortunate because somebody said on the internet like Keke Palmer wasn't even really the girl that is all in the media like that for relationship shit. So I hate that for her. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Um,
facts, actually.
yeah, I just think he's a whole ass nigga. Him and his punk ass brother. Now I'm gonna read what his brother said, about him, in a minute. But the reason why I felt like this was an important conversation to have is because I used to be that guy. If I'm being completely honest with you, like I used to be that dude where it's like she said, where she was like, if we were at a party or an event and I spoke with one person too long or looked at someone a certain way, he would storm off in a rage. I was that dude. I was the dude that I would use terminology referring to my ex-girlfriend. I would call her a slut or a whore if I felt like she did some shit that I didn't like. So if I confronted her about it and she didn't, how should I say, like, accept my criticism or own up to it, then I would use those types of words. But the difference between
Yeah.
me and him is that I bettered myself since then. Versus him and his brother, these niggas, they just make excuses for it. And on top of that, they're
Facts.
not even black. These niggas are not black. All right, so let me just
Wait,
point
they're
that shit out.
not?
No, they're not black. All right, to me, they're not black. They don't look black. They're not fucking black in my fucking book. You know what I'm saying? But this is a conversation for guys in a sense that we have to do better. And I'm talking about black men. I don't give a fuck about other guys, but I'm talking about us black men. When you're dealing with when you're dealing with, beautiful, strong black women like Keke Palmer, this is the thing. It's either you're compatible and the
Oh yeah,
relationship
nah.
works, or just don't be with her, period. Resorting to putting your hands on your girl to me is like probably damn near like the worst thing that you could ever fucking do in a relationship. And then really as a man, you're just at the point of no return because I've never done that before. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I can say that I've never done that. But just the fact that I was that dude where like I was the antagonist in my girl's life to me is bad enough. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like we have to talk about this shit because there's a lot of niggas out there who are like that, where your girl would just do something simple, you know what I'm saying, as just go out to a party with her friends or some shit, and then it's a big fucking deal, and then you're calling her out of her name. Shit like that is not okay. No matter
Nah.
no matter how pissed off you are. And again, I was that guy. So I'm never gonna be the dude that's gonna get on the internet and then pretend like I'm Dr. Phil or I'm Kevin Samuels or Tyler Perry or some shit. That's not what the quick takes are about.
Yeah.
So that's my take on that shit.
No, that's real shit though, and just to touch upon on what you were saying, like that's how you know like what you're saying is facts, bro. Because it's like many dudes wouldn't even admit that. They would just be like, "I'm not this dude," or I did this before, but I ain't gonna mention XYZ. Nah, like
Facts.
you actually owned up to it, and like you said, you bettered yourself. Like this dude doesn't seem like the kind of guy who's able to, look at himself and be like, you know what, it was on me. I should do this now. Like bare excuses for his actions. I'm curious to see what his brother said though,
Yeah, yeah. Basically, yeah,
because
yeah.
that's
His
that's that's wild.
yeah, punk ass, Darius, just makes himself look like the victim, posting shit, about his son, like, I love you, son, see you soon. Well, first of all, your bitch ass wouldn't be in this fucking position if you knew how to control your own fucking emotions.
And what's
Period.
worse is and what's worse is that all that's going on around the damn fucking kid, man. Like that hits home for me because as me and my son's mother, we didn't always see eye to eye. Things are like very cordial now and okay now, but kids pick up on that energy, man.
That's a
You
fact.
you 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 sit there, you arguing with her. He may not understand the words, but all of
But it's
that
the energy.
energy,
It's the
all,
energy.
all, all
It's
that
the
all that
energy.
aggressive movements, the body language, they feel that, bro. They feel
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
And he's
like
8 months
that's
old. He's
eight
fucking 8 months.
months,
And then this
not
nigga,
even a
because I
year,
don't know.
bro.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the pictures, but all like one of them, that shit was happening at like 6:30 in the morning, like him punching her, throwing her, on the couch. Like you see the shit, like in real fucking time. So that's what I'm saying. Like this dude,
Like a
like
video clip.
it's not a video clip, but basically these are like multiple pictures of clips that she used as proof to get the
Oh
fucking restraining
man.
order. You see what I'm
Oh
saying? And it's just like, yo, like I'm not gonna feel sorry for you when you didn't think enough of your fucking son to just control your own fucking
yeah.
emotions. To treat because basically, in my opinion, it's like how you treat your girl, the mother of your kids, is basically how you treating your kid. Because your fucking kid is 50% of you and 50% of her. Basically. So if I slap my girl, I'm basically slapping my fucking son. How I feel about my baby moms tells me how I feel about my fucking son to
A
me
hundred
because she's
percent.
part of him. So
Nah, a hundred
I have
percent.
no fucking sympathy for him or his punk ass brother. But I'm gonna just read you.
And
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Nah, I was just gonna add on to that and just say like even again making a reference to my scenario. It's like no matter what happens between me and my son's mother, you know he's gonna love both of us. He is going to love her, even if I don't love her in that way. He's going to love her, and as a father, you have to understand that you cannot violate your child's mother. Like like that's
Or keep that
you
shit to
can't do
yourself.
that.
Or keep that shit to yourself.
Keep it to
Or some
yourself.
shit. But
Don't say
your
nothing or
kids don't gotta
just
know about that shit.
they don't yeah, keep it all away from them. But yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead, bro.
So this is what his brother said. And I think his brother is like an actor on like Insecure or some shit, that Issa Rae show or some shit like that. But again, like I barely know the dude. Okay, so this nigga said this. This is what he said. So he said, the most disgusting, vile, abusive, manipulative person I have ever encountered in my entire life. He's talking about Keke Palmer, by the way. And then he says, abuses almost everyone. Y'all will see. Just send positive energy to the babies. Any child in the middle of something like this does not deserve it at all. Wow, so damn sad. But meanwhile, all of that shit was going on behind closed doors, and he knew about it. Niggas like that, they're called enablers. That's his brother. There's no way that all of that shit was going on behind closed doors, and this nigga
And
had
he
no
ain't know.
idea. Didn't catch wind like, oh shit,
Hell
my
no.
brother's putting hands on his baby mom. There's no fucking way. There is no way. And he deleted the shit. Now, here's what I said at first. If that was true, and Keke Palmer was actually this manipulative, abusive, mean person, like he says, if that was the case, the nigga would have left the tweet right there and he would have stood on it if that was facts. Because if that
Nah,
was
real
me and I
shit.
said that, that's what I would just leave the shit there. Because I'm like, yo, why would I delete it knowing damn well that this is the truth? If it's the truth, I'm gonna leave it there and I'm gonna let the truth speak for itself at the end of the fucking day. So when all is said and done, I have the receipts that I left on fucking Twitter. You see what I'm saying? So
Nah,
then
facts.
so then her mom had to come out. Keke Palmer's mom. I've never seen this woman in my entire life. And even she said, she was like, I never even do this shit. But I have to pretty much defend my daughter's character because this nigga's fucking, brother want to come out and say that she's the most abusive, manipulative person ever. If that was the case, then why you ain't tell your brother, yo, leave her alone?
Facts.
So if you
Right then and there. That's it.
exactly, so if like I consider you my brother, okay, if I see something about some girl that you're dealing with that you don't know, at least I'm going to be the nigga to tell you, yo, bro, this is what I see in her that you might not see. So if I think she's the most abusive, manipulative, all of this
You
shit,
gonna say
whatever,
that
nigga,
shit.
I'm going to tell you to leave her alone. I'm going to just be like, yo, that might be the mother of your kids or some shit like that, but it's not working, bro. If you keep dealing with her, she's going to go left. I say you should leave her alone. You see what I'm saying?
That's it, bro.
And then this is what he said after the mother came out. So now this motherfucker said, I never once said that to Sharon. And I would have to rewatch the video to see what he's responding to. He said, not once in my life, I have never been abusive to any of the women I ever been involved with. I'm not going to keep on with this circus. But Sharon, the world is about to hear your voice very soon and the threats you made to my family. Be well, everyone. I know it's easy to get caught up in this, but make no mistake that all of this is very sad. It is very sad that you know your brother is putting hands on his freaking baby moms and you fucking defending the shit. You enabling the shit. Of course, the mother's going to make threats to your family, shit like that, because look what was going on. Look what was
Facts.
going on. Can you blame her? Real quick, I'm gonna let you go. But what
yeah.
does Keke Palmer's mother at her age now have to lie about? What does she
Facts.
have to lie about?
No,
Nothing.
there you
Nothing.
go.
But go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and it's like in a scenario like this where evidence has been presented and you can clearly see that Mans is actually wilding out on Keke. For the other dudes who are out there dealing with women and stuff like that, they're gonna see this and be like, you know what? Other dudes out there got his back and he's doing this. Shit, it's probably not that bad. Like bro, like the way dudes are, bro. Like nowadays, they see shit on the internet and they just follow it, bro. Like just like straight sheep.
Yeah.
Or they'll use that as a means to think, or excuse their behavior, even though it has nothing to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So then you'll end up seeing more cases where dudes putting hands on their girls, and bro, this shit is just
it's crazy because there are niggas
disgusting.
that do. There are niggas that do shit like that with their fake ass tempers behind closed doors, but them niggas would never have any smoke for a real nigga that's in front of their face that's with all the shits. That's about that shit.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, but anyway, the point that I really want to get across to niggas is that if you're dating somebody and it's a lot, if it's like chronic fucking problems all the time because your values, your mindsets don't match up with hers, just leave her alone. That doesn't make her an abuser. That doesn't make her manipulative. That doesn't make you that. It just means that y'all don't fit. And then the shit will get worse if you literally try to get two puzzle pieces to fit that don't match each other. Because clearly with those two, that shit don't match. Honestly,
Simple as that.
Those two, them as a couple, that's just not a good look. I would look better with Keke than he do. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully moving forward, like she doesn't lose faith in like black men or some shit. Because I know she dated a white guy before, but hopefully she'll come back home with us. Because this dude, he looks like Latino or some shit. Like Google Darius Jackson and Keke Palmer. You're gonna see, does that nigga look black? He's not
Darius
black.
Jackson.
Yeah, Keke Palmer, Darius Jackson. To me, he's not black. But this is what it looks like for men who don't control their fucking emotions.
Bro, what?
This is what it looks like for niggas that don't know how to fucking conduct themselves when tempers get fucking hot and they don't let cooler fucking heads prevail. Because if you're somebody that you got kids with another woman and y'all not together anymore, the last thing you should be doing is losing your cool with your girl if you want to keep your relationship with your son. Because now she got 100% custody of their kid. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, facts.
And it's just like, I'm supposed to feel bad for you, nigga. And how old is he? How old is he? There is no way I'm gonna feel bad for a nigga that is in his late 20s, 30s, whatever the fuck, losing his cool with your girl at that stage in your life. You should already know at that stage by the end of your fucking 20s that losing your fucking cool, your emotions is not it. You should already fucking have mastered your emotions, at least to a certain fucking degree where you know to walk away. You should already know to fucking walk away. There's no throwing fucking furniture, fucking physically intimidating your girl. None of that shit is on the table for me. Because remember, how many times have I always said, like, if you care about somebody, if you really love them, certain shit is not on the table. Certain shit is not on the table, especially when you got a kid you got to look after. You got your kid
Yeah,
that you gotta that you gotta, you know what I mean, care for and shit like that.
not 100%, bro.
Yeah, like I don't. That's what I'm saying. That's why, like, I'm just 100% critical of this nigga, and I don't feel bad for him because I can't see myself in that fucking position, and I don't even have kids, and I know it's like, yo, my wife or my girl and shit like that, or my baby moms, whatever. God forbid I have a fucking baby mom. She's either my girl, she's my fucking wife, or some shit. But if I have her, it's like she is an extension of my fucking kid, my child, pretty much. So when I look at her, I see my baby. When I see my baby, I fucking see her. There's no way that I'm gonna be physically throwing punches at her and then say I love my kid at the same fucking time. That bitch ass
Nah,
nigga
no
don't love
way.
his fucking son. Lame
No
ass
way.
niggas. Some of these niggas, they just have kids for the photo ops and shit like that.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, he knew to fucking go on goddamn freaking Twitter X and shit. Oh, I'll see you soon. Shut the fuck up, man. The fuck. Yeah, like I said, I don't feel bad for him at all. I'm sorry.
Nah, homie definitely looks biracial,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, some fucking shit.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
fucked up. All fucked up. Like I said, so black women, y'all listening to this and shit like that, get you 100% black man. I mean, we're not perfect shit
100%.
like that, but you're not gonna go through that shit.
Nah, real
Not dealing with
shit.
me. I'm saying, not dealing with real niggas, you're not gonna go with that.
Nah, that's facts. Damn, man, that's sad, man. That's fucking sad, bro. You hate to see it with the fucking son involved, yo.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
hurts, man.
yeah, but again, what you expect? What you expect? Punk ass, he ain't got no job or some shit. What the fuck does he do for a fucking living? Stay at home dad and shit like that. So your famous actor girlfriend, she all out and about enjoying her life and shit like that, and you all at home, you know what I'm saying, not doing shit. So of course you got plenty of time to fucking get mad about what she's doing on her fucking birthday because your punk ass ain't doing shit.
He a stay-at-home dad?
He don't do nothing. Like, even back then, I couldn't find like an occupation for this fucking dude. Like, what the fuck does he do? What does he do?
I'm trying to check that
Because
right now.
I thought he might have been like, I don't know, like a an NFL player, but that's another guy. Like, I don't know what this nigga does. What is he, like a fucking like a radio personality or some shit? I don't know what the fuck this nigga does. That's why everybody
Saying
says,
that
yo,
he
he's a stay at home dad.
that he works in both the fitness and entertainment
That punk ass
industries.
nigga ain't doing shit because he's not even in shape.
Yeah.
I send you a picture of this dude right now.
Nah,
Saying,
he's not in
brother,
shape at
out of
all.
shape,
He's not.
out of
He's
shape,
not.
out of shape. Get the fuck out of here. And then he's not even 6 feet tall because her with heels and him about the same fucking height. Okay, so he's just fucking pathetic. He's just fucking pathetic. Now I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say, but just oh yeah, this is what I was gonna say. If I'm your brother, like let's say, like I said, we're brothers or some shit like that. There is no fucking way that you or I do some shit like that, and then like we'll still have each other's support. There's no fucking way. Oh
Nah,
yeah,
no
I
way,
call you right
bro.
now. Like, yeah, yo, bro, man, I just lost my fucking cool, man. Yo, I punched my girl in the face. You should be like, nigga, what the fuck? You should
Yeah,
be like,
bro.
yo, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life right now? Like, what possessed you to do some shit like that where you're throwing your whole life away? She's lucky she didn't press charges on that nigga, put him in jail.
Right
Yeah, my
then
mom
and
was
there,
talking about
bro.
that shit earlier. She was like, yo, he should be in jail. I'm like, yo, she probably has some type of fucking pity for him where she probably won't press those types of charges. She just wants that nigga to stay away from him or from her.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Nah, no way, bro.
Yeah.
Any dude who any dude who don't have anybody in their circle that's telling them right from wrong, bro. Like if you actually fucking up in life and your man's is like you said, enabling that shit or co-signing that shit, you gonna be that way for like the rest of your life, bro.
Yeah, his
That's it.
brother shouldn't have
No,
said shit. His brother shouldn't have said
yeah.
shit talking about
Should have
fitness
kept
and
his
shit like
fucking
that.
mouth shut.
Yeah, like this nigga just wait. I don't know if you even saw the picture, but this nigga's not in shape. So just to even imply, oh, he's fitness or some shit, get the fuck out of here, man. Like failed fitness. How do you fail at fitness? That's what I'm saying. So Keke Palmer, it's for her benefit that she gets the fuck away from this guy. And I hope, you know what I'm saying, she stays away from him. Because I know how it be sometimes with girls, victims of domestic violence and shit, they get back with the nigga or some shit, for whatever fucking reason. So hopefully she really stays away this time because.
Well, it seems like she's honestly a great mother, and basically based off like pictures I've seen and posts and stuff like that. And in all honesty, bro, if she really loves her child, bro, she ain't going back with that dude, bro. Cause
Yeah.
she should already know by what just happened that ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't nothing gonna change. If he was really putting his hands on her like that, bro, ain't nothing gonna change.
Exactly.
I legitimately pray as a strong black woman, you know what I'm saying, carrying, having a son in your life. I hope and I pray that she does not get back with this dude, bro.
Yeah, and just niggas overall just need to fucking do better because you got to be able to look at the mirror and say, yo, like, I have fucking problems, and then you got to do what the fuck you got to do to fucking fix them because there's no way I'm going to be going through life and shit like that. And then just because, oh, my girl looks at somebody a certain fucking way, oh, so that means, oh, I'm going to start an argument. I'm going to start calling her out of her name and shit like that. That's for niggas in their early, mid fucking 20s, tops. Tops. After that, it's either, yo, because put it like this, if I feel like I have to call her out of her name, then we don't need to talk anymore. We don't need to do with each other
That's
anymore.
it.
Yeah, that shit is off the fucking table. And that's like that should be like a mandatory mindset standard for all niggas. All guys out here. If you gotta call her out of her name and shit like that, just yo, hey, you're not a bad
Just
person. I'm
walk
not a
away.
bad person, but what you're doing is just
Not for you.
yes, it's not for me. And then that's it. That's it. Walk away with all your faculties. You still have a relationship with your son, all of that. I can understand if she said that shit and she didn't have any receipts, and that's one thing. But there's receipts out there if you saw them by now. But anyway, on that note, what are your thoughts? Please be sure, as always, to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you, Adrian, for coming on, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, yeah.